Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, December the 13th. Pleasure to have you with us today. Today is a little bit bittersweet because for many, many years, far back as I can remember with the old Pepper and Friends show, Cathy Barton and Dave Para, you've always been a part of our shows. And then when we moved over to Radio Friends, Cathy and Dave were here. But Dave Para is here today.
Yes,
alone.
the artist formerly known as Cathy and Dave.
Yeah. Cathy passed away back in April of this year.
240 some days ago.
Yeah, but her memory and her spirit lives on and lives on and lives on with many, many people, especially with you, Dave.
Yeah.
Now, you're here today because you're having a special event in Arrow Rock, which you and Cathy did how many years?
You know, it has been counted. It was longer than we were married. I know that, and it's got to be 43, 44. It's somewhere in there. I kind of lose count. We started that back. Cathy was, started playing at Arrow Rock through the auspices of. It was actually a woman, Virginia Fisher, who had been a teacher at MU in the home ec department when they called it home ec. And she got Cathy to come to Arrow Rock, and we were kind of associated with that town ever since, really. Yeah. And it had evolved over the years. And
yeah. So this year it is on Sunday, December the 15th, but it's somewhat of a tribute to Cathy, right?
Yeah, we're going to celebrate Cathy. We thought, it's still a question whether or not emotionally I can get through this. I should be able to, being a professional and all, but we're going to do it slightly different. We're going to have it's called a homecoming, Christmas Sing and Homecoming. We thought we'd have a potluck afterwards rather than doing two sets of music and then just getting out of there. We thought people might want to hang around. Patrick Overton is the pastor of the Federated Church where we have been doing the sing for a number of years. I can't remember. I don't know how many years there. But and we're not actually doing it at the church. We're going to do it at the old schoolhouse building because it's a little larger and it would accommodate people eating and there in a larger number than the church will. So it'll be a little different.
Yeah. So how many musicians?
Oh, we'll be there?
Yeah.
We always had some guests, but I have some people lined up. I have some dulcimer players lined up to come and play because that would be a very lovely thing, and they were all friends of ours.
Yeah.
And me and a couple other guests. Leslie Oswald's going to sing some with me, and probably my friends Brenda Hansen and Buzz Kuiper. They were always
so it will be kind of like a homecoming.
That's the idea, and
right.
Give people a chance to hang around.
Right. Now, you're going to do a song for us today, and the name of it is?
Cold Winter is Coming, or Remember the Poor.
Okay, so here's Dave. Cold Winter is Coming.
Cold winter is coming, there's frost in the air. The beautiful summer is past. Flowers are dying that once were so fair. Their fragrance is gone with the blast. Oh, the tops of the mountains are covered with snow. The north wind blows under your door. So if you are able to pay what you owe, it's time to remember the poor. Is coming, his footsteps are near. He will spread desolation around. He will make the earth dreary and frosty and sere, and scatter the snow o'er the ground. Oh, the trees have turned yellow and fallen from trees. The beautiful harvest is o'er, and the beautiful brooks are beginning to freeze. It's time to remember the poor. Winter is coming, his cold icy breath is whistling through mountain and dell. All nature he'll touch with the finger of death and lock up the earth with a spell. He will laugh at the needy and mock at the poor, as widely he opens their door. So try to spare something, a mite every day, a blessing will seem to the poor. Cold winter is coming, where plenty abounds. The dance and the song shall be heard. With mirth and with music your halls will resound, and many will bow at your word. So remember the poor, let their hearts be made glad by something you spare from your store. It'll nourish the feeble and cheer up the sad, so be sure to remember the poor. So remember the poor, let their hearts be made glad by something you spare from your store. It'll nourish the feeble and cheer up the sad, so be sure to remember the poor.
That's very nice.
Thank you, Paul.
That's very nice. And that was hard for you to get through that.
It's a good song. It's a good song for this time of year, of course.
Right.
And so much of our Christmas traditions are tied up with the northern terror time of winter. You know?
Right. Well, if you want to hear more, Dave, and a special tribute to Cathy, it'll be Sunday, December the 15th in Arrow Rock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
At the old schoolhouse.
At the old schoolhouse.
Real close on that main street there.
Okay. That'll be December the 15th. And I tell you, even though Cathy has passed on, our tradition had always been that Cathy and Dave were either on our Christmas show or Christmas Eve show. So Dave has agreed to come back with us on Christmas Day, and we're going to look back and play some of the couple of the old songs that you and Cathy did together.
Great.
And I can tell you one
I
of them.
love the season.
Yes. Make My Presence Small is definitely going to be there because that's one of my favorite, most beautiful songs that you two did.
Well, thank you.
All
I
right.
know that, Paul.
All right. We're out of time, Dave. You were going to do 2 songs, but we ended up talking. And
fancy that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll see you on Christmas Day.
Okay. Thanks,
All right.
Paul.
Tomorrow, True Falls Film Festival and Sager Broadus Gallery. Something you would like to hear or see, I'd love to hear from you. pepperp@missouri.edu. Have yourself a nice day. Be careful. Bye-bye.